I just had this thought recently that, goonin is actually accepting that you're absolutely the lowest inbred, the lowest on the hierarchy game, that you are at the bottom, because you're like hijacking your brain into thinking that he or she is not worthy of a woman. That's that's actually insane. No, when it's like accepting a total defeat in life. When you're goon, you're basically saying to yourself that you're like, you take a pen and you say to yourself, I am the lowest of the lowest. I'm a total inbred. I'm a total fucking loser. I'm a total gay man. That's what we're basically doing, because on a subconscious level, you're saying to yourself that no woman wants me. That's what you're saying. So basically, it's when you do it, it's accepting a total defeat in life. And a lot of teenagers nowadays, they're obsessed with it. They're like, it's a second nature to them. But I don't know when it became normal. When it actually became normal, because that's fucking up their brains. That's fucking up everybody's brain. Because you're becoming weak. You're becoming. You think everything's going to be easy in your life, right? You're becoming like an. You think that everything's going to be handed easily to you, but it's not. It's like, they have like a double personality. they at the same time they love themselves, and on the other hand they hate themselves. So they say, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. What the fuck was that? I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I'm a successful man, because in their minds they have tons of this women. They have a lot of women that succeeded in life, but in reality they're just gooners. You're like hijacking your brain to think you're successful without even doing anything. But that's fucked up. That is not how it works forever. So I don't know where is it going, but I'm just like, why would you even wanna do this? You're making yourself weak, or in any realm. You're making yourself weak on a physical, spiritual, mental. There's no benefits to it. I hear some doctors be saying there's definitely some benefits to releasing, but that's fucked. I mean, there's some benefits to cooling, but I'm like, what is the benefit? What are the fucking benefits, bro? You're just becoming weak, becoming like a girl, becoming scared of people. You're becoming patient with people. You can take all the hatred to yourself. It makes you weak in all the aspects of life. So if people want to change their lives, they should definitely forget about that, because all the doctors, they say that this is helpful and all of it, especially if it's a woman who's saying that she doesn't know shit, basically. I mean, I bet you if you tried like 30 days, if you try 30 days without porn, your life would change drastically. At first it would be hard, definitely, but then it would change like by a milestone. So that's definitely what modern man, especially boys, imagine if you start at the age of 12, when you're not even fully grown yet, when your puberty hasn't even started yet, then you're already doing this shit. It can ruin your life forever. It actually can ruin your life forever. So nah, but in the previous video I made, I talk about the weird generation of gooners, but it was just in the sense that we don't know what the fuck we're doing. But this is actually about the weird generation of gooners. I bet every, like, from the age of 14 to, I don't know, 20, maybe 18, probably gooned at least once this month. And it's fucking up everybody's brain. It actually does. Now this industry is actually, it's for the weak, it's for the inbred, it's for those who accepted a total defeat in life. Those who doesn't wanna do shit. In fact, I swear to God, it fucks up your everything, your mental, your physical, and spiritual. And your hormones too. When you do it, you release prolactin, right? And prolactin is the opposite of testosterone. You can't have high prolactin at the same time have high testosterone. So they fight with each other. They do it. So it just becoming a war. Especially imagine if you're doing like 5 times a day. You're like a dead man walking. That's what it is. You don't feel any happiness from life. I mean, you should definitely stop doing that. All of us. I mean, I better realized it when I was 16, right? I mean, for me, it wasn't that long. For me, it wasn't all that. I was maybe a total. But like, imagine if I knew about it at the age of 12, I would totally be fucked. Nah, that's actually crazy. You're becoming, when you do it too much, you become like a girl. You become like a feminine bitch. Because that was happening actually. If you look at the psychology, biology behind it, you release prolactin. If you do it like 5 times a day, you just can't have in any realm you can have high testosterone, because if you go 5 times a day, that's just I don't know, that's just impossible. But people say that they see when they are on retention, they see like, or when they stop with whatever the fuck they doing, they say they see a increase in testosterone. But I guess it's more about lowering your prolactin, right? So the testosterone can grow freely, so you feel better when you're not doing it. So we should definitely acknowledge all that. So because I don't know, if it's going to be easier and easier. Imagine if our future generation of kids is going to be exploited to it by the age of 6, with their phones, with everything, with information, with the TikTok online, because the information there is probably, it has some fucked up second thought behind it. How do you say it? It has like, you can find out what porn is pretty easily nowadays when you're young, even at the age of 6, and that's totally fucked. Imagine at the age of 6, you know already what these look like. I mean, except your moms, right? But that's absolutely fucked. You're becoming the lowest of the lowest inbred, high prolactin, low testosterone, and you're getting nowhere. So this is definitely the first step to changing your life if you're addicted to it. Bro, what the fuck is? It's definitely the first step to change your life for the better. Just forget about this. Forget about goonin. Whoever says it is good for you, just they're lying to you. I'm telling you, they're lying to you. If you look at even if you just look at the biology of it, it's just fucked. And you becoming like cock basically, right? You becoming a cock. You look as other men's success, and you're like, you're going to be like, what's his name? Adam 229, Adam 669, whatever the fuck his name is. You become the slowest of the low. Bro, this thing fucks me up. You become the lowest of the low inbreds that can possibly live in this life. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, like Adam 669 or whatever, 223. Imagine you're looking at your girl or whatever doing this with other man, bro. That's disgusting. You know, that's disgusting. It's like a it's like fuck no. It's hell nah. I just realized that he's doing this, bro. He looks at his wife's getting cracked. Oh fuck no. He takes notes and he says, do this better, do this better. Bro. Oh fuck no. I know what's wrong with him, bro. And he's not the only one. He's not the only one. If you're going to be gooning whole day, all night long, it's who you're going to become, you know? Definitely, I'm saying this for a fact. Fuck no. Oh my days. This is fucking crazy. This is fucking crazy, bro. Fuck me. You're looking at your wife getting cracked. I just realized that. Fuck no. And no, and taking notes, saying to the man what he should do better. And just an absolute fucking degradation, you know. I swear to God. Like, why would you even do that? Why can't you? Your wife is right there. Why can't you go crack her by yourself? Nah, this is looking crazy. Fuck no. Nah. Hell no. But whatever. If you do your research, right? That's what watching pornography often brings. You're becoming a cook. You're becoming like this lowest as low because you don't need to do anything. You just cover into your bed, do nothing, and everything seems good for you, know. And the release of dopamine and endorphin and dopamine and is actually insane. So, nah, you can't catch me doing that. No, nah, fuck no, you can't catch me doing that. Ever in my life, fuck no, nah, definitely not me. So, nah, seeing your wife getting cracked. This is crazy. Nah, but whatever. That's the fruits of watching porn. So whoever says that it's good for you, or whoever says that it's fine, that you're going to feel good, forget about them. Forget about them. You know, nuggets. They're lying to you. They're definitely lying to you. You should go at least 2 weeks without it and see how it goes. You know, see how is your life going to change. See what it's going to bring you. Because this fucks your mind so much. You're becoming this. I promise you're becoming like a woman, you know. Because if you do your research, if you do the hormone tests, it's actually like that, you know. And it's not only. First, you need to avoid porn, and you need to avoid too much sugar, you know, because that also lowers your testosterone because your insulin spikes, and you know. Like this artificial sugar is also fucking up your brain in all the ways. So there's definitely a lot to change in your life, and you know, eating healthy is one of it. Is one of the things. So I want to talk about it. That goonin ruined everybody's life because if you look at gooners, they are weak. They are. Imagine. Why are you even doing that? Like, because you're alone? Well, you should definitely change something to your life. I mean, if you stop going, you're going to get this energy to do stuff, to go go get wherever you want. So that's just how it is. That's just how it goes. You get the energy to do something, and when it's hard, your body sends a signal of we need testosterone, we need all of it. So it's going to spike up your testosterone too. So, well, what did I want to say more? I had something in my mind actually that I want to talk about more. It was what the fuck it was. Ah yeah, if you done for like 10 years, yeah, God forbid, God forbid, 10 years is 10 years. You were in the #1 goonin league, you know. I, you were like the best at that shit, but you've done it for like even 5 years is a lot. Even if you die for 5 years, you need to understand that you're not going to heal. You're not going to heal from it in a 2 weeks. You know, it's going to take 3 months. As well, that's what I'm saying. At least 3 months, at least, and then we'll see. Because if your experience is 10 years, forget even about 3 months. Yeah, I'm saying a year, because you've been basically fucking up your mind for how long? For 10 years, and you want to change it in a 3 months period. That is not how it goes, you know. So it depends on your situation. You should definitely stop earlier than later. Yeah, that's a wisdom right there. That's a wisdom right there. People should definitely stop earlier than later. But I was glad that I wasn't really. I was getting women early on when I was a teenage kid. So I didn't have a need to do it. But yeah, some shit happened, you know. And for me it wasn't that long. For me, it was maybe a year, and that's it. But I'm glad I realized that it's really not how it's going to go. And no, I haven't done it for like for a year already. So yeah, that was the message. That it makes you feminine, it makes you weak, it makes you doesn't want to do things, right? Because you already achieved your high. You already achieved your highs. So why the fuck would you need to go and achieve success in business, achieve success in anything else? Because you're hijacking your brain into thinking that you already have everything, right? You don't need to achieve anything. You already have nice physique. You're strong. You're the alpha male. You got oh fuck. You got all of this 10,000 women, you know, 10,000 women you got already. You don't need to do anything. So even on this level, it's already fucking up your mind. Because when you see 10, how many? And you know, there's motherfuckers there scrolling past. Oh fuck my bollocks. They're scrolling past like 100 pages. How many women is that? Okay, if there maybe 700 women, right? In a day, you're seeing, bro. Imagine how it fucks up your mind. How it fucked up my mind too. But I definitely gonna heal already, and it's just saying, it's just like you're saying to yourself that you're rich already, I'm successful already, and when you go somewhere, it's like you're a cocky bastard who achieved nothing in your life. That was me, you know. You like go somewhere and think, oh, I'm the #1, I've got everything, but in reality, you're just a gooner. If you're a gooner, you can't say that you achieve something. You can't say that you are the best. Everybody's like, bro. If you're a gooner, you can't say I'm this, I'm that, bro, because you know. If you're doing this, you accept the defeat, and you just in your head delusional piece of shit, you know. I swear to God, you're just like the lowest of the low, and that's just how it goes, you know. You can't be doing that. I feel great I feel great. I started doing it for the last year. I was like on the 6 months, and I felt great. I felt fucking amazing. So that's what the fuck, right? And it's definitely not worth it whoever says it worth it, you should definitely not listen to them. Listen to me because I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm talking about, right? So yeah, but I guess we talk about everything. It's fucked up in mind that you need to do anything, you don't need to achieve anything because you already have everything. So your goal, your probably goal in the end is, you know, having a woman, right? Like a 10 women at one time. So like, you know what I'm saying? To do this, you need to actually go somewhere, find a woman, that wants you, and then do stuff, right? But you can just close into your room, open up your phone. It doesn't require any effort, and you become weak. You become weak bastard, you know. This scary little thing, scary little rat, you know. It's just sitting in a corner of his room and waiting for the cheese to come. Fuck me. That's actually crazy too. I just don't realize, because a lot of people nowadays, modern days, like teenagers, they don't realize that. They don't realize the harm of it. They're saying, "Oh yeah." Sometimes I was talking to my friend once, and I was saying that when you do this, you becoming a cock. He was, actually no, it's not my girl, but I was like, bro, you gay, like it is gay, you know. Yeah, and you actually becoming a gay too, you know. You're looking at dicks, bro, and you become gay. You become this gay nature. You see this gay sometimes, right? They're like love touching man's arse, you know, and you know, they love touching man's boobies. Bro, those are probably the worst gooners ever, you know. Those are the worst. Those fuck. Those are the one who goons the most, you know. Those gay nature. I know. Gooners. That's them. I, when I see a gooner, I can tell that he's a gooner, you know. I see a person, I can sense his gooning nature, you know. Like, how many times a day he goons? How many, how long? I can sense it, I see through it, so no more of that, you know. I'm telling you, 100 days total, bro, shut the fuck up. 100 days total celibacy. That's what you need. And then maybe I'll forgive you for your done. But otherwise, no. Definitely not. Otherwise, definitely not. Never. So 100 days is a minimum. It's a bare minimum for all of your gooners. If you wanna be strong, that's a minimum. If you don't wanna, that's a bare minimum that you need to do. 100 days, and then, and you know their voice is like, that was their voice is, you know. They gooned, they pitch lowered, and they like, I'm scared, little boy. That was they doing, you know. They're scared to take risks, they're scared to take action. Yeah, they're scared to take risks, they're scared to take action. So, if you don't want to have a low pitched voice, if you don't want to be a low inbred, the lowest of the low, you should definitely stop doing it forever. Like, cut out forever. Never coming back. Never doing it again. You know, just forget about it. This thing even exists, you know. If you got friends that are gooners, you should tell them that you're going to fuck them up. You know. Yeah, I don't know. I really got nothing more to say, I guess, but that was basically it. So the conclusion fucking is, first of all, makes you weak. Makes you weak everywhere. Spiritual, your soul is getting fucked. Psychological, you're thinking you don't need to achieve success, you don't need to do this. Biological, you become in a feminine box, right? That's what you become. So that is the conclusion. Whoever says that is good for you, boom. Don't wanna hear any of that. Don't wanna hear any of that. And yeah, makes you a cock, makes you gay. No benefits at all. No fucking benefits at all. And yeah, if you don't agree, I'm be happy to destroy your life. And you know, yeah, just be happy to destroy your lives. That's if you don't agree. If you wanna still keep gooning, still watching porn, you're free to do whatever fuck you want. But you're paying to yourself in the future, right? You're paying to yourself in the future for what you've done. So it can be painful. It can be painful. So that was it for the weed, and you know, nah. Yes, that was it for the weed. Maybe I'm going to do one more. So I'm on day like 12 of potential. I'm going to 100 because I really need it, and we'll see how I change. We'll see what's going to change. Let's make it to half an hour. I want to make it to half an hour, so it's going to be a half an hour with, you know. Actually, now I actually want to go to gym even more. I know it's not like, wait, hold on, let me, the gym part, right? I don't want to go to the gym, to the commercial gym, because the music there is fucked. It's like a, also it's like a it's like a goonin music, right? Oh, she doesn't love me, I fucked up, I'm sorry babe. Man, and you listen to this and you think it's normal, right? But imagine saying sorry to a girl. Oh baby, please forgive me, I forgot that you had a birthday yesterday. I think I bought your present. Man, grow the fuck up, you know. Man the fuck up. I swear to God, you haven't beat by the reality, you know. You haven't beat by the reality, won't be, you know. That's crazy. They all be doing this. I'm sorry, babe. That's I swear to God, that's a good in nature. That's the last, you know. They just wanna get. They just wanna hit some. They just wanna hit some, you know. So they saying sorry. I've done this. I've done that. You don't love me anymore. I wrote you a letter. I wrote you a song. This is pathetic, you know. I promise you. This is also saying sorry to the girl. Is a low. You can't catch me saying sorry to a girl, even if I've done something wrong. Who is she, you know? Who the fuck is she for me to say sorry to her? This is this is not normal in any realm, you know. Nah, fuck no. And yeah, the gym part. I don't wanna go to this commercial gym because the music there is fucked up, you know. There's also gooners. They say like, I'm number one. I've done this. I've done that. But say you are a rapper, bro. You know. You just sing. So I don't know what the fuck. But yeah, I can't listen to that music there. So sometimes I bring my earplugs, and I just sing with my earplugs because I don't wanna be listening to the shit and take that in, you know. Take this cock nature into my head, you know, just because this is also crazy. I don't wanna exploit my brain into to be like the man singing, you know. And the low, why do you even need low, you know? What the fuck? Why do you even need low? as a man. You know? Oh, I need love, I need to cuddle. It's like, grow the fuck up, you know? You need to cuddle, bro. No, yeah, see you later.